Hey guys, it's Rob from Dr.M Studio. Thanks for tuning in. All right, I'm going to show you a piece of equipment that I picked up, and I haven't been in the studio for a while recording for Dr.M Studio, but this is my music area that I'm in, and I know what you're thinking, hey, where's those trucks and cars and garage stuff and equipment stuff? Well, this is part of it too, so hopefully you cars and guitars kind of people there would love this video. Let me show you what I picked up here. I picked up this Boss ME-90 effects pedal. 375 bucks, something like that. I think you can probably get it cheaper, but I saw it, picked it up. So I've never worked with this before. So what I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna use that Roland Jazz Chorus, a real clean amp. I'll plug this in directly, and from what I read, I can use that memory or manual switch, so I can use this just as a pedal board, so I won't be using the preamp at all. So I won't be going through the send and return of the effects. So I'm just going to use the clean sound. I'm just going to use this. That's just the amplifier itself. I don't have any effects. There's a little edge of break up there. I've got the treble pegged, the middle pegged, and the bass is pegged. And I don't have it on super loud. I think I got it on 1.5, so I kind of like that. I'm not using any effects. It has a distortion, a chorus, a reverb. I don't have any of that going, so just the raw 2 amplifiers basically. Well, that's where the Jazz Chorus comes from, but the chorus sounds pretty good. This isn't a video about the Roland Jazz Chorus. There's a ton of those. Look at that if you want. But that's kind of where I run it. And I can play it soft, and I can drive it. Let's do this. Anyway, that's the Roland by itself. Let's plug in this Boss pedal. Let's see what I can get for something to build off of that clean sound. All right, this is coming from my guitar. That's gonna go, there's the input. Mono left output. There. Here's the output. Put it right into there. Put it right in there. Oh, I gotta get power. When you get a Boss ME-90, it doesn't come with a power cable. It comes with batteries, but I don't have those in. So I'm just gonna plug it in direct. Let me find a adapter. Okay, I got it plugged in. Let's turn it on for the first time. Power button's right back here. Lots of buttons, lots of lights. Volume pedal. Let's see what it sounds like just as I turned it on here. Here's the output level. Here, I'll hit an E string here. Well, I know I'm not going to use that tone. Let's dig in. I got it into the manual mode. Push that button, turn up the volume. I'm on the first bank here, and I tooled around with a few of these. Harmonizer, octave, defretting. None of those stuff I'm really going to use. Maybe the compressor. What I did find, which might be pretty cool for my rock band that I'm in, is this Harmon feedbacker. Let me play this open A. That would come in handy at the end of a song, playing a chord, power chord or something like that, and the end of the song. So that might be pretty cool. Okay, second pedal. Overdrive, distortion. I kind of like the blues driver. Went through a couple of them. And the drive isn't maxed out by any means. The tone is just beyond midpoint. And the level is just slightly louder to almost make it equivalent to when it's not on. So I don't mind that. I think that's okay. I might be able to tune that back a little bit on the drive. Let me take some of it off. All right, let's go on to another one here. On this one, this is the modulation one. Phaser, yeah, Van Halen stuff. I'm not going to use chorus much. Tremolo I will use. I'd have to work with that rotary a little bit. But tremolo I could use right away. Some of the ballads, rock ballads and stuff, and the Mavericks and things like that, that kind of stuff. So just an open strum here on the... This is subtle. That'd be cool. I'm familiar with tape delay. That's what I'm familiar with. I like that. And these other ones weren't bad. The analog, standard, the warm. Those weren't bad at all. Any one of those could work. But I kind of dialed in a tape delay here. Look at that feedback time. Not very much. Level, not out of this world. And the time button. I didn't want a slap back right now. The closer I'd get to the left there, there'd be slap back. This is the more to the right is a wider space. So just enough to fill the gaps, add some body to some solos. So I like that. Let's try that there. This button here, when I'm in the manual mode, controls the reverb. And I've got it set to spring reverb. Look how little I got down there. Just a little bit. Take a listen to this open strumming here. Just a little bit. Without it. And with it. That's enough for me. By stomping on this pedal, I can take that pedal effects off and on. So now it's on. And I put the dial indicator on the overdrive. Now this stops being a volume pedal and it will dictate the amount of overdrive I have dialed in. So what I did is I turned up the drive on the blues driver. I turned it up a little bit on the drive portion. And I've got that engaged. So here's with the heel down the least amount. And here it is as I increase with the pedal. So let me play something that makes sense here. And you're gonna have to realize, since you can't see the pedal, I'm gonna be pushing down on that effects pedal for increasing the amount of drive. Need a little EQ work. All right, thanks for tuning in. This is the tone I got from that ME-90 going through the Roland Jazz Chorus. So I'm going to play out a little bit, and thanks for tuning in. If you like the variable content of cars and guitars and equipment and stuff like that, this is the channel for you. So I have a multi-interest going on in my head, so I like doing it all if I can. So, but I really have fun with this. So as I approach retirement from my vocation, I'll be working on cars and guitars. So here we go.